Since our workshop is foreign, you can just unmute yourself and say whatever you want to say if you want to discuss with the contents we are talking about. And this topic, what's the current measurement, is an introduction to NFTs for those who are not familiar with NFTs. And after me, my colleagues will talk more about the applications in the academic field. First, please look at these apps. How much would you like to pay to get one? When I say to get one, that means you can use it for whatever you want. You can use it for business usage, like you want to print it on your t-shirt and sell it, it's okay. So how much would you like to pay for it?
$0.
Okay. Let me show you the price. If you want to get this one, it is $1 million. And for these argument apps, it's $5 million. And if you want to get this one, fortunately, that costs you $20 million. That's terrible, right? Because you may think they are just ugly monkeys. Why it's so expensive? Here is the NFT market. Let's see, why should we care about NFT? Because currently we have an NFT market. This trend line looks like a stock market, but it's actually the price of the broad app, Yanchi Cup I just showed you. And here's a market capital of the ugly apps. Yesterday at night, it's $900 million, and the 24-hour volume is 1,500 ETH. That's a huge market, and we may heard a lot of news like oil in Indonesia made millions of dollars by casting selfie photos in NFTs. And we may ask, how can ordinary people's selfies be sold for such prices? And many actors and singers have also released NFTs, but we quickly cut in half after the price shoot up. What's going on here? Famous brands like Nike, Gucci, Hermes. It seems that big companies all over the world are entering NFT markets. And here I show you the picture. The Gucci NFT. Are they seriously developing something? And for all of this situation, as a profession in accounting and auditing, how do we measure NFTs? These are all the questions we may ask. And to answer this question, here's a roadmap we are going to talk today. First, if NFT is not cropped currency, what is NFT? And verifying the authenticity of NFTs and the current measurements of NFT projects. At last, I will talk a little bit about the future research opportunity, NFTs, the digital assets, and accounting and auditing. First, let's see what is NFT. Because if you look at the name of NFT, it's non-fungible tokens. When you think about tokens, some people will say it's a crop currency. It's like if Rutgers publish a coffee token and make us say, well, Lulu, I think you do presentation pretty well today. I will give you 10 coffee token. So you can use this token to change for a cup of coffee in car lab. In that case, is a token NFT? No, it is not. We can see that token is kind of currency, but it's not NFT. And in some other news, NFT always come with art pieces. Let me give you some famous examples. Digital artist called Beeple create an image called Everydays and sells it for $70 million. And we heard a lot of this news. So some people will think NFT is a picture, an image, or portrait. But NFT is neither corrupt currency, an image, or a portrait. So what that is, from Wikipedia, the definition is a financial security consisting of digital data stored in a blockchain, a form from distributed ledger. However, for me, I'd like to define NFT as a contract that marks the uniqueness of the digital assets in the digital world. And this is very important. Let's look at them in details. First, if we simplify this sentence, NFT is actually a contract. Yes, it's a contract. And when we talk about contract, I think you guys should be very familiar with contracts. For example, when an author write a book and sell it to a publisher, they sign a contract. In that contract, it will say when the contract has been signed and who has a copyright, how do they share the revenue of that book. And NFT is actually the similar contract as that book contract. The example of NFT is that today I feel my hair is so beautiful, so I take a picture of myself. And I want to make it NFT and sell my photos to someone else. So the process of making my photo or NFT is actually the process I am generating a contract. In this contract, it will record when this NFT is generated, who is an owner, what's the price of the NFT of my photo, and if there's someone, for instance, Max, buy my photo NFT and sell it to Professor Miklos, how much can I gain from this trading? All this information will be stored on digital data and with computer codes, and this is an NFT.